What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on overall support with YouTube and stuff, because here's the thing. People for content creators just starting off, just a little bit of advice, just a heads up. People will get mad when you don't listen to them, but as soon as you ask for something, it's just dead silent. And it's stuff like that where it's like, okay, well, why do you expect me to listen to you when all I'm asking for is like, hey, like my video or comment on my video, join my stream, subscribe to one of my other channels, follow me on social media. Like, my thing is this. That stuff, it's free. It ain't gonna acquire too much of your time. What, maybe a few seconds? Depending on what kind of phone you have. Like, if you have an old jacked up phone, then alright, then tell me that. But if not, and it's like all you could just really do, because my thing is this, I've been stuck at 800 and some followers on Twitter for I don't know how long. So my thing is if I see you, my thing is this, if I see you more in other areas where you don't even need to be there, rather than being an actual supporter, because that's why I separate fans from supporters. You're a fan of the arts and craft and the things that I'm doing, but you're not supporting me as a person. And it's not like I'm asking you guys for money or any other extra stuff. I'm just asking y'all to just follow me on social media. Or to comment on something that I'm working on, or join my streams, talk in my streams. It's stuff like that where it's when people, they get mad but they can't relate, and it's hey yo, don't try to get mad at me over and you can't even relate. I'm you be in my shoes for a couple of days and see what you be saying and thinking the same thing. I think that you can maybe a little bit, some people can talk. Yeah, that's why it's when people, they always try to speak from their own personal view. That's why I'm you gotta understand we're two different people, right? That's why it was was kind of, there's this one person that was trying, I think I've mentioned this before, but they were trying to get on me on Twitch. But it's you have people talking in your streams. I don't. I barely have. My thing is this, if it ain't for one person that constantly be joining my streams, I will have nobody in my streams, bruh. Absolutely nobody. So that's why I'm you can't compare your situation to my situation or anybody else's situation. And it's just crazy at times. I remember there's this one person I seen on there. They were mad over the fact that they felt like they didn't have enough people on their Twitch account. And they have 11-something thousand followers. And I'm you got more than enough. I would love to have 11-something thousand followers and things. I'm and I had just joined their stream. People are talking and stuff. I'm hey, look, you might not get the same viewership, and that's how it is with YouTube. To just overall give some people advice on that. YouTube and Twitch is kind of one and the same. Especially when it comes to people following you. People would just follow you just to follow you. That don't mean that they're gonna join your streams. When somebody follows you, joins your streams, follows you on social media, follow some friends that you talk about, follow some other stuff that you're talking about, that, my friend, is a supporter. But somebody, my thing is this, that's one thing that, I feel like I might not spoke too much on. When you see more people in your DMs thinking oh, this is an easier way of talking to him and stuff, or getting a reaction request, or if I join his stream and try to get a reaction request, rather than just because at times that's when I'm are you even watching my videos? Are you even paying attention to the stuff that I say? And then you expect me to sit down and pay attention to the things that you have to say? I'm speaking on this because it's something that a lot of people think. And if it's okay, and if they're not, then it's all right, then you're in a much more better situation than I am. My thing is this. You can, and I know people will be okay, I'm not in a much more better situation. I don't have no followers or anything. Okay, you're just starting off. And if you've been going at this for years, then you've been going at it all wrong. If I can just, be blunt with you. My thing is if you've been going at YouTube or just overall content creating the same amount of time that I've been doing it, and then you don't have the same, I'm okay, well, what are you doing? Are you even posting? Are you doing Twitch streaming? Or what are you doing? Because I'm saying somebody, all right, out of the millions and millions of people that's walking across the world, somebody would have had to join your stream, follow you. I refuse to believe that there is a person that's been going at this longer than I have, or the same amount of time that I've been going at it, and they have only what 2-3 followers or something. Like, okay, you gotta post in order to, you know, get some followers. You gotta do things, you know, but you ain't gonna just be thinking like, oh, okay, like people are supposed to, you know, like that ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen just because, you know, and I have it where people to do that type of stuff where they're like, oh, you know, even though I've never commented on your videos before, can you react to my video? Can you support my channel? Can you? I don't know you, bruh. Like, like I, you know, it's people, they try to, like, you know, put that over your head. And I already know that there's gonna be people who are all like, oh, well, how do you expect for them to support you and you can't even support them? My thing is this, okay? I am a content creator. I am an entertainer. I come out with videos to entertain people. So at the end of the day, if they're gonna support, because my thing is this, Kevin Hart, comedian, biggest comedian of the world, right? He has a lot of supporters. Do you think people be saying, commenting underneath Kevin Hart's comments talking about, hey, come out to my shows, go do this? Do you really think he's gonna see, for one, do you think he's gonna see that comment? And for two, do you really think he's gonna take the time out of his busy schedule to go see somebody's show? If he does, then that person has potential. He knows something of that person. He has a special feeling about that person. And that's usually most of the times like why I go out of my way and watch videos, and, you know, or like if a fan or somebody's promoting something, it's usually something that I'm like, I have to be like craving or seeking or something. But at the end of the day, it's like I got my own stuff to worry about. So it's like, and I don't even be in like people's comment sections. I be on my own comment sections or on my own channel telling people, hey, you clicked on this video for a reason, because you like this type of content. So since you're here, how about subscribing to the channel? How about leaving a comment? How about supporting the channel? Then that's when I'm like, oh, okay, this person's a supporter. They actually, because no, people, I've done that to people. They've shown like the most amount of support, my, you know, Twitch streams or YouTube comments or whatever. I'll go over to their either Twitch or YouTube channel, TikTok, wherever, and I show support. Like, speaking of one person that actually did that, and it's they're a pretty dope person. And shout out to well, she, like, I don't even know how to, you know what? She freaking, I'm trying to think, what is her name on like social media? All right, well, anyways, my friend Haley, I ain't gonna try to, like, you know, pressure my brain to try to remember her name and stuff. But anyways, my friend Haley, so I think people might have heard this story, or I told you guys, like, there is a producer and an actor from Impractical Jokers named Kim Cogden. She had rated one of my streams, so it was her sister, Haley. So at some point in time, me and her sister Haley became cool with each other, and we followed each other through Twitch and stuff, joining each other's streams. Because I think I was in Kim's stream, because Kim Cogden is a Twitch streamer. I don't think she streamed recently, but she Twitch streams. And there was, I think, you know, we just, me and her sister, we ended up becoming cool with each other. So we followed each other. She's, I believe I think she did raid me. If not, she's joined my streams and been supportive and, you know, commenting and talking and all of that stuff. And, you know, she got her own things to worry about, like her Twitch streams and things. So she's shown love to my streams, shown love to me on TikTok and things. What other stuff has she done? Yeah, overall, like, she's a supporter. That's somebody, and I've done the same amount of stuff for her. Supported her, shouted her out. What else? Yeah, she shouted me out in her streams. And so that, my friends, that is actual true support. That's support right there. When you guys is like supporting each other, like y'all have been like lifelong friends or something. But when I'm minding my own business and then you come up out the woodworks talking about, hey, I've been subscribed to you since you've had 2,000 subscribers. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. I can't wait for the day where YouTube, they let you know how long, because Twitch, they let you know how long a person's been following you. So I'm like, I can't wait for the day where YouTube, they introduce that feature to see. So I'm like, oh, you've been following me for that long? Yeah, how like, all right, what was it like? Because at that time, I wasn't really deleting video. What kind of videos was I uploading at the time? And it was like, you was uploading reaction. I'm like, get out of here, bro. It's like, you obviously have not been subscribed to my channel that long. And yeah, I get people caught up on that. I don't like when people, they try to like lie on stuff like that. It's like, okay, lying about support isn't support. You're just out here just lying. Like, no, get out of here and stuff. I'm like, no, I ain't dealing with that. So, but anyways, yeah, it's like, if you want, my thing is this: if you want people to support an idea or to support your Twitch channel or TikTok, YouTube, wherever you got going on, you have to show support to them. Like, and my thing is, like, if you're on, if you create a Twitch account, all right, you don't have to stream, you don't have to, all right, well, you know what, actually, you know what, no, do that. Stream, get into streaming, create a Twitch account, and follow people, join their streams, show the most amount of love and support to them. Guaranteed, you could do that to 10 people, right? You could do that to 10 people. Follow them and all of that. Talk with them. Talk with them. Don't be like, oh, hey, just stopping by to say hi. Follow me on. No, because Twitch streamers, they let you know that right now. Don't come to my stream trying to promote yourself. So obviously you can't do that. But no, because I feel like that people, they just lack in communication skills. You don't know how to talk with people. That's the problem with this world today. It's like people just don't know how to talk with each other. So they go and they're like, I just turned off my Xbox in case you might have heard the noise go off. You're either hearing that or the fan, but regardless, anyways. But if you go to a person's stream, talk with them. Like, and actually talk with them like that's a friend of yours. Like, that's somebody that you've known for years, bruh. Like, that you've known them for a while. That's how I joined everybody's stream. And sometimes, like, people will follow. Sometimes people won't follow. At the end of the day, I just gotta deal with that and just be like, oh, okay, well, they don't follow, they don't follow. If they follow, they follow. So I'm not gonna trip about it. I'm not gonna be mad about it. You know, at the end of the day, I even have that say so whether I want to continue following them or not. So my thing is this: you go out, you follow like 10 people, right? Guaranteed somebody, or maybe multiple people, or maybe even all 10 if you're lucky, they will follow you. They will join your streams. They will raid you. They will give subs to you. They will donate to you. And that's the thing. It's like you shouldn't be seeking out money, and that's why I let people know. Like, I don't seek out money when I'm streaming YouTube, TikTok, any of that stuff. My thing is this: I set it up to where it's like my stuff gets monetized, or I can drop an ad on Twitch or something, you know, where it's like, okay, I can make my own money. I don't need you guys to donate to me and stuff. Because I remember one guy thought, he was just like, oh, I don't have to say now, I'll just donate. I'm like, no, I don't want your money. Just come to, my thing is this: just come to my streams and talk for a long period of time. Don't just say like 2 things and then disappear. No, talk for a long period. I did that the other day. I was like, I really can care less how people feel about it. But I was like, I was in my stream and I was like, hey, yo, look, if y'all are in my stream right now, say something. If not, you're getting blocked. Because I'm sick and tired of this, like, oh, I'm just going to join your stream, say like one thing, and then when I respond back, and I'm like, oh, man, yeah, my day is good. How about yours? And you just don't say nothing, you're getting blocked. I don't like that stuff, man. I hate that stuff with a passion. Do not join my stream not saying nothing. Because I'm like, you're going to get blocked. Period. All right? So I'm like, man, it's, you know, it's stuff like that where it's just like, oh, you know, I could just like, or then when people, and they get, I had it where people, they tried to get mad at me over stuff like that. I'm like, okay, well, you're obviously not in my Twitch stream to see what's going on. So therefore, it's like, maybe if you joined my streams, actually had a conversation with me, I wouldn't be having to say stuff like this. Right? So that's why I'm like, no, I like at this point now, I'm just gonna start having like a savage attitude. Like, this savage attitude might not get me anywhere, but at least I know I'm being honest with people, you know, rather than like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, just beat around the bush, you know, just try to be all nice and friendly about it and stuff. Nah, I'm gonna just start being a savage, because I'm like, nah, it's stuff like this where it's like, you know, people gotta understand it's frustrating. You know, I'm not seeking out you to DM me, trying to give me a reaction request or whatever. Like, if I see you in my comments, okay. If you listen to my podcast, all right, cool. I appreciate that. But you actually have to show support. I'm not, and it's like, look, if you're busy throughout the day, if you're working and you ain't got time for all of that, that's fine. That's cool. I ain't tripping about it. Maybe one time, like, you know, every blue moon. Just be like, hey, I'm busy. You know, just let me know that you're actually hearing what I'm saying, or you're actually in my stream. You know, I know they got that thing where it's like you're lurking and stuff, so it's like, okay, if you're doing that, cool, fine. But my thing is this: I've had it where people have joined my streams, or followed me on TikTok, or subscribed to me on YouTube. They've done some sort of support, right? Some sort of support. And there's people, they just don't really, you know, understand that and can't comprehend like how supportive support is and stuff. But I've had people have been like, just crazy busy, still have managed to like, subscribe to me, join my streams, follow me across social media and all of that. So the fact that people, honestly do that, they take the time out of their day to just, even there was a time I remember when my friend Jack, the one I used to work at the cafe with, and then he's a part of that band Monitor. I remember there was a time where he said he was at my he was at my house listening to my podcast. But no, he was at his house, and he said he was just chilling one day, just listening to my podcast. And so I'm like, that type of stuff where it's like you tell a person, and it's like, hey, I'm doing this, or I subscribe to this, or I'm following, you're actually being supportive. You're actually leaving comments, talking on the video. That lets me know, like, hey, this person is an actual true supporter. They're not one of those ones where they're all like, oh, nice video, can you react to this? Nice video, nice video, nice video. Like, they're just saying the same thing over and over again. It's like, hey, yo, you realize, like, I can join a person's, video or stream or whatever and just be like, nice stream or nice video. Like, where is that going to get them? Like, at the end of the day, having a conversation with a person can actually go a long way. So I'm just saying, next time you find a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or a TikToker, whoever, be a supporter. Don't be a fan, be a supporter, all right? So, anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. I just had to rant about that real quick and things. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe. However it's set up, make sure you subscribe to one of my 33 YouTube channels on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you like my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Not going to be doing the SeatGeek promos for a while because something's going on with my promo code. It's not working, and I tried it out myself, and it actually is not working. So I'm like, nah, something ain't right with that. So I'm going to try to figure that out. Probably DM or message SeatGeek and see what's going on. But anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.